My favorite character for Lost is Jack, and my least favorite character is Bernard. I don't know why he's there. He's cool, but I liked Rose a lot better. And two questions I have for the show are, why is Vincent there, the dog? They never explained it. I hope that gets answered. And what's the name of the man in black? I think everyone's gonna die.
Well, my favorite character on Lost, I think, is probably Hurley. Because he's so down to earth, but he's usually right, too. Like, he usually knows what he's talking about. And my least favorite character is Shannon, and I was not at all disappointed when they killed her off. And my two questions that I want the show to answer is, number one, what's the significance of Walt and Aaron? Because they were people who were chosen, they were so important, but now, like, they're gone. And how does everybody look so good after being on the island for so long? Because I would love to roll out of bed and look as good as they do after being on an island for like 3 years.
I'm going to say my favorite Lost character has to be... It's a tie. It's like a tie. I like Locke, or Flock, or whatever they call him now. He's great. Terry O'Quinn does a great job. I like him. But I also like Sawyer. Sawyer's awesome too. And I also like Hurley. And Kate, man, she's ripped. I mean, you see her shoulders? I mean, she's just... So I don't know. Least favorite? Shannon. So glad she died off. And what the heck is Sayid and Shannon together? That was just like weird. Alright. If Jacob is bringing people to the island, Desmond not hitting the button brought the plane down. How does that work? Did Jacob cause Desmond not to hit the button to bring them to the island so they could crash? And the other thing too is Jacob and the man in black, the fake mom, is she the smoke monster? Because who killed all those people, those others that were there 2,000 years ago or whatever? Who killed them? It wasn't that crazy lady.
Okay, so my favorite Lost character is probably Hurley. You know, he's just a guy that goes with the flow. He's not really high maintenance. Throughout the whole show, I've been getting sick of everybody. But Hurley, he's an ace guy. Now, my least favorite character is Claire. I didn't like her from the beginning. She's kind of annoying, and she's just turned into a pain. So, now that she's crazy, she's even more weird, and I really don't like her. Now, two questions that I want to have answered tonight that I doubt really will be answered, but I hope they shed some light on them, are why are babies that are conceived on the island, why do they die? It's kind of sad, but it's kind of a scientific questions I want to have answered. And what happened to Sayid since he was revived to life at the temple? He's just not himself, and I want to know what happened to him. Now, as far as how I think it's going to end, I think it's going to end by the two realities that the characters are experiencing, they're going to collide somehow. And then everybody's going to live happily ever after because this is American television and that has to happen. So, I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight.
So overall, it was a good show. Finale wasn't really what I expected. I expected them all to die, and I guess they did, but I'm not sure. So probably will watch it all again. I'll continue to recommend it to people I come in contact with so I can just brighten up their lives, and I won't ruin it for them. But I'm excited that it's over and that I got to experience it with a great family. Lost.
Okay. I have absolutely no idea what to think. Did they go to heaven? Did they have some sort of supernatural experience? Were some of them dead? Did they all die then? I don't know. Okay? I don't care. All I know is that I've spent 4 years of my life waiting for this ending. Okay? And it's nothing what I expected. I'm not necessarily unhappy. I'm not necessarily happy. I kind of wish they would have been a little more realistic in their, conclusion, I guess. I think it got way too spacey for me, but I guess I'm happy that they all were together and it was so nice and it was a happy ending, and so I'm just as lost as everybody else.
I am a little confused by the ending. I think I'll have to watch the finale again before I make any conclusions, but the show is still really good.
As the final scenes were closing up, I found myself crying. Why? I have no idea. The music, the cinematography, the acting was great. But after I wiped the tears away, I just said, why was I crying? I don't even understand the ending of it. A long time ago, I saw a spectacular Japanese movie, all in Japanese. I didn't understand what was going on. But when it was over, the fight scenes were great, the music was great, the cinematography was great, everything was great. If somebody had asked me what was it about, I would say, I don't know. That is exactly what we just saw. The Channel 2 or Channel 7 Eyewitness News team was there live outside of some theater, and when they were coming out, they're interviewing everybody, and everybody goes, that was the greatest scene I ever saw, that was the greatest ending I've ever seen. I don't understand it, but it was great. That was the common theme. It was fantastic. I don't understand it, but it was fantastic. It's like when I went to India and I had food I never ate before. It's good. What am I eating? You don't want to know. Well, there's one thing we all agree on.
The snacks were great!